check. I'm in the loading screen showing me his character.
Bless you.
That's where everybody was getting that Opal Blade Griffin from, though. I was wondering. Because, dude, this really isn't that hard to do. Like, dude, yeah, well, there's a Larry Bird and Blake Griffin and a Dominique Wilkins, yeah. Blake, you get for doing everything. But you get a bunch of diamonds and fucking, pink diamonds, you know? So it's like, and Amethyst, like, you get Amethyst Anthony Davis. I'm pretty sure, dude, the Dark Matter guy that's coming out next season's Ray Allen.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the rewards or some shit, like domination, triple threat, one of them or some shit. Like, hold up.
Gets this one to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Yeah, no, it's going to be
They think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to
Ray Allen for the Dark Matter. I'm about to see if I can find the same
they want to
shit.
get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
To throw his wall.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get
escaping the pressure right. He's letting this one go.
Opal Galaxy Paul Millsap.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the
There's
touchdown,
new coach cards and shit. They said they're adding 400 more cards.
About the discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-0,
Damn, dude, you could.
think they might be a little
You could get, you're gonna be able to get a Galaxy Opal Greg Popovich.
the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
And then that kid that's in
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Found an attaboy there on first down.
No,
Got
there's
his
not.
hand in and knocked it away.
And this the first thing you're gonna get is a free agency. The Duke, like the kid that's in playing for Duke right now, Paulo Banchero or whatever.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, because the level 40 is Dark Matter Ray Allen. Domination reward is Galaxy Opal Paul Millsap. Unlimited is Galaxy Opal Cincinnatus Powell. Limited is Galaxy Opal DeMarcus Cousins, and then a lot of them are chibi to like disgust and shit. But you'll be able to get a Galaxy Opal Richard Hamilton and a Galaxy Opal Sean Merritt.
Ooh, the Rip Hamilton will be nice.
I have a Richard Hamilton Amethyst. He's alright, bro. I don't know.
Rip Hamilton is the layup lord. Oh yeah, but he fucking, dude, nobody could stop his layups. Nobody.
Put him on a team against me, I bet you.
The Dolphins at the line
Bet you won't.
their next drive.
He was the masked crusader.
For fucking Lori Markkinen, you need to hit 8 3-pointers in a single game. You have to get 3 double-doubles, and then you have to get 50 points in the paint.
Once it threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's going to go up top again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Miami. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
But yeah, no, the new season comes out in 14 hours. I mean, it's a level 28 and that's...
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, because for fucking level 28 reward, you get a diamond Robert Reed. The highest is 150,000. I have 28,000. Yeah, I have 28,000.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly...
And like, dude, I put in some work to get this 28,000.
The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I've played about...
Running again with Barkley on
Yeah.
second down.
Like, dude, Clutch, I've played about 20 games in. Fucking Triple Threat Online, I've played about fucking 30 games.
Don't put that on your mouth.
Limited. player, dude, I fucking played 35 fucking of that. Domination, dude, I played like 15. The challenges, I've done 9 of the one and 10 out of the other. So I've played, dude, damn well over 100 games.
Looking to throw. Ward.
Oh, yeah, let me check what's after.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to
after Laurie, you get a diamond Patrick Beverly.
The completion good for only 6.
And then after Patrick Beverly, I get the diamond, pink diamond, Bam. And then I have to... Once I evolve Bam, I could get the Galaxy Opal Larry Bird.
Ooh.
I already have the pink diamond Larry Bird with the Galaxy Opal. But I'm pretty close to that. I've done 10 out of 27.
Gain leverage and move the other side backwards. We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
People aren't even selling the Dark Matters that crazy, dude. It's only 100K.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power. We find a way to pick up first downs.
Like for 100K on here, you could get the Dark Matter, Tracy McGrady, unlimited contracts, unlimited shoes.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Yeah, the Tracy McGrady. I see some Kobe's for 100K.
Back to throw. Ward. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Second and 10.
Three buzz. Mike 9. Bang out. Ball. Check 26. Hey, we got a seal. Mike 9. Cut. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there.
Looking to throw. Ward. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Like, dude, I get a Galaxy Opal Dennis Rodman for
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and
or
forever.
Galaxy Opal Oldie Toppin for 25K.
Back to throw. Ward. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I'm kind of thinking about.
And it's picked off.
I think I'm kind of. What, Dennis Rodman?
There he goes right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6.
I'm thinking about
touchdown.
buying him or Obi right now.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk
I
about
don't really need him, but
And how
it's the
about the
Galaxy Opal,
excitement
you
that
know.
that play
They
generates
have
for his
two.
team? Not just the points on the
They
board,
play
but
the
the momentum
same.
and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a
I'm gonna
tremendous
put a
play.
bid for
Now
25
give that
on
man an oxygen
fucking
tent.
minimum bid
Your
I could
boy
do is
Old Mo,
25
you said
fucking
momentum,
thousand.
right?
Oh,
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, make sure these all get picked up.
Huh?
All of these.
Okay.
Because if the cats eat those, they'll get sick.
First down,
Okay?
Miami as they
If
get
the
set
cats
to
eat
start
those,
the
they'll get
drive.
sick.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
So make sure you pick them up now. Put them back in your slime.
All right, good field position means go ahead and
Yeah, I didn't know I could flip them over
press the
and shit.
advantage a little
Yeah,
bit.
sure.
They just have to be better with the football on this
So
possession.
the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because
Like, dude,
it's
Tom
exactly what you're
Chambers, though,
supposed to do. You can't have
I
good field
ain't
position
gonna
and
lie,
try to
dude,
take
this shit,
advantage
like,
of
I'm
it.
looking at,
Sometimes
like,
the defense makes a good play too.
They follow up the game
like his
five
system
by only getting one there on
proficiencies
second
with
down.
me, too, are all just 99.
It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today
I don't
in the
think I'm gonna buy
NFL.
Dennis, because, dude, Tom Chambers is better than
From the
him.
gun on third down.
I think I do.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by
No.
Emmanuel Mosley. And he'll bring this one back to
Yeah,
the
because he's
29.
literally, dude, 99
So
and everything.
another interception.
I want a
CD,
fucking
and
Galaxy
It feels like
Opal
he's
Chris
starting
Paul.
to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some
Yeah,
of these
having
mistakes,
Galaxy
though,
Opal,
because
that would be
now
nice.
his head coach, his
Or even
offensive
this
coaches,
Lonzo
they
Ball
have to
shit.
evaluate
He
whether
goes for a
you
lot.
keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Yeah, 'cause right now, just look at, like, scrolling through the position. Top ones. Yeah, the clay card I got, dude, one's going for 137,000, the other one's going for 100,000.
Harriet, no markers. Shut the drawer.
An invitation, take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen say,
Damn, this Kevin Durant's
we
going for
just get on
500.
our backs and let's go get the first down. They love
This
being
Mellow card.
physical.
Yeah, all these are Galaxy Opal. This Carmelo card's dog shit.
To
It's so
throw here
bright, I
on
can barely
first
see it.
down. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the
Yeah,
7.
but no, Dennis Rodman, you get
This is a defense that's
now I don't see
definitely on their
anything
heels
like that
now
at
because they
7.
gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and
Yeah,
goal.
that's what I did. Yeah, like I just clicked on it for Tom Chambers. First bids I see one for 9K.
And he's got his
Yeah,
tight end
one's for
knocks
9K and then
Bills
one's for 5
touchdown.
right here. You could get a Billy Cunningham too.
His
He
fourth
doesn't have
touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point splits the
Yeah, no,
uprights.
Tom goes cheap, dude. I played against him
Oh,
a decent amount
thanks.
of times. And just
Keep
looked
coloring,
him
though.
up and seeing that he was that cheap and was like, yeah. Like, dude, here's a Galaxy Opal John Wall. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Big diamond, I mean.
And this will not
John Wall's a good card to have.
I thought it was a Galaxy Opal.
You don't like John Wall?
That Galaxy Opal is going for, I thought it was big diamond. I would not put
The
John Wall
Dolphins
on
at the
my
line
shirt.
ready for their next drive.
But I
And with a
wasn't thinking
3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to
Yeah,
press the
well, it's
issue
not
here and try to
responding.
get points out of this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before.
Yeah, it is a card game. Yeah.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now Ward on first down.
Yeah, because I still only have
This
2
one
Galaxy
is
Opal.
incomplete.
Kyrie
Take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Mike 10. Mike 10.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19
But yeah, I'm
seconds to go
probably
in
gonna
half
have, like,
number
if this
one.
shit doesn't reset with the season and that shit's just forever, I'll get
So
what
it's
Harry
third and
Galaxy.
long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the
Yeah,
dime.
if it is, I'll get Galaxy Opal here.
Not wanting to
then
risk another sack.
the
They'll
Galaxy
play it
Opal
safe
center
with a
would be
run.
nice and
And they'll
go,
indeed stop it with
Oh.
third down. And now what do you want to do?
Keep coloring.
Now the
Use
Bills
different
will
colors.
use the second
We got a ton of crayons.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Have mommy help you. Have mom help you.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Just go have mom help you.
7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll start on the ground. ETN. First down and more. ETN. And finally brought down at the 38. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah, keep going. Nice.
1 second left in the half. On is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan.
I'm up 21-0 going in third quarter.
Take it away, Coach.
Get it out of your mouth.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Make sure you pick these up.
Sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On first down, here's Breida, and he sneaks his way forward.
Oh, dude, that Mark Payton guy that I was trying to find, you could get a diamond him.
You get the sense that next time he has
like
that
one of the things
opportunity,
you gotta
he
buy
may
with
keep
the
it himself
tokens.
and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Dude, he's a beast. He's the guy that averaged like fucking 5-6 blocks.
In your room? All right, give me a second.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll drop to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1. Of course.
No.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
It is not even a Tesla.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'll put it on in a minute.
Off play action. Ward. On target over the middle to Hill.
Let me finish my game, okay? And I'll go put it on in your room.
Okay.
Nothing, Charlotte.
Try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ward
back. I'm going to get some
And
McDonald's.
for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off at his own 46, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
You gonna go potty? No.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now...
Go sit and watch Paw Patrol. I'll turn it on in your room after my game.
And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. 59, Mike to 59. I'm scared. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Slam, slam. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
They can't hang with us. Mike 9, hey. We got to steal. We got to steal.
Looking to throw. Ward. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Right here. We got to step it up.
They'll run with Barkley. And some room to maneuver.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Hey, we gotta get tonight. Mike over there. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Ward from the gun, he'll throw. It's complete to Fuller. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 15.
Come off the ball hard. Tight end left, tight end left. We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Back to throw. Ward. This one is Slayton over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here I come.
To throw is Ward on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food.
What?
That is something that you and I we share.
My game? I'm almost done.
So maybe the best steakhouses in the
Let's
city.
do 5 now.
In all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
A handoff for Etienne. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
43. Got you, boy. 43 is the mic. All right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big gain there for the Bills.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills are about to make it 4th straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
10's the mic.
Looking to throw. Ward. And this this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The Dolphins on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Ward. It's Hill. Complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Miami. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing.
Almost.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Almost, okay? And then I'll go put Paw Patrol on. Okay? You want to sit and watch?
They'll set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
What?
And the return
Enough.
stops at the 39-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And now here is another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra
I'm almost done. Wait.
They have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 98 yards on the ground for him so far.
Nobody's back yet.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of
Nope.
all those old school
Almost done my game. Up 35-0.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's complete to Diggs. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now back to throw. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Trying to keep
What are you doing?
Here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run with ETN. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Exit. Mike 55, Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Back to throw here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for our visitors, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for